Question: DS. Is square root of a plus b equal to square root of a plus square root of b? Condition 1. A plus b whole squared equals a minus b whole squared. Condition 2. A plus b whole cubed equals a cubed plus b cubed. Solution. Now we will solve this DS question using the variable approach. Forms of a plus b whole cubed equals a cubed plus b cubed plus 3 times a times b times whole of a plus b. A plus b whole squared equals a squared plus 2 times a times b plus b squared, and whole of a minus b squared equals a squared minus 2 times a times b plus b squared. Let's apply the 3 steps suggested previously. Follow the first step of the variable approach by modifying and rechecking the original condition and the question. We have to find out whether square root of a plus b equals square root of a plus square root of b. Let's first modify the question by squaring both sides. Then we get square root of a plus b whole squared equals square root of a plus square root of b whole squared. A plus b equals a plus b plus 2 times square root of a times b. 0 equals 2 times square root of a times b, or a times b equals 0. Therefore, the question becomes, is a times b 0? Follow the second and the third steps. From the original condition, we have 2 variables, a and b. To match the number of variables with the number of equations, we need 2 equations. Since conditions 1 and 2 will provide 1 equation each, C would most likely be the answer. Recall 3 principles and choose C as the most likely answer. Let's modify conditions 1 and 2 to suit our requirements. Condition 1 tells us that a plus b whole squared equals a minus b whole squared. This can be further modified to a squared plus b squared plus 2 times a times b, which equals a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b. Canceling out a squared and b squared on both sides gives us 2 times a times b equals minus 2 times a times b, or 4 times a times b equals 0, or a times b equals 0. Therefore, after modifying condition 1, we get a times b equals 0. The answer is unique, yes, so the condition is sufficient by CMT1, which states that the answer must be in terms of a unique yes or no. Condition 2 tells us that a plus b whole cubed equals a cubed plus b cubed. This can be modified to a cubed plus b cubed plus 3 times a times b times all of a plus b, which equals a cubed plus b cubed. We cancel out a cubed and b cubed, and we get 3 times a times b times whole of a plus b equals 0. Now the original condition talks of square root of a and square root of b, so a and b cannot be negative as we cannot have a square root of a negative number. So after modifying condition 2, we get a times b equals 0 as a plus b is not equal to 0, or a equals b equals 0 from a times b times all of a plus b equals 0, and yes as the answer. The answer is unique, yes, so the condition is sufficient by CMT1, which states that the answer must be in terms of a unique yes or no. Also, according to tip 1, it is about 95% likely that D would be the answer when the value of condition 1 is equal to the value of condition 2. Each condition alone is sufficient. This is a typical question that has D as the answer because of whether a times b 0. Based on the modification, the first step of the variable approach, which leads to condition 1 equals condition 2, this type of question often appears on the exam. So, D is the correct answer. Answer D.